experience of farm work. It's hard graft. What if he can't hack it?
Then he'll have to find something else.
Yeah, well, the cottage she's got is tied to the job. And he'll lose his home if he can't stick to work.
Billy's going to have to do what every parent does. Make decisions based on what's best for his family.
He's only had a family for 5 minutes.
Yeah, look what he's achieved in that short time. He's won Andy's trust, he's got himself a job, he's found a place for them both to live. I give the bloke a break, will you?
Have you heard the latest? Kim Tate's playing Baroness Hardup. Reckon she's accepted this offer on the open prison because the estate's in financial difficulties. Usual Tate blackmail.
Well, perhaps an open prison's not such a bad idea. Perhaps Billy could take Andy to live there when his wonderful job falls through.
If you're not careful, Jack, this Andy thing's going to cause a real rift between you two.
Already has.
You're a lovely lass, Lisa. But you're just too soft for your own good. Now, get over there and stick a rocket under it.
Right. Zach!
Oh.
Can I have some money for shopping?
No.
Oh, all right, then.
Lisa! Right, boys, listen. She is the glue that is holding this family together, right? And if you don't look after your glue, it won't be very sticky.
Have you been taking drugs?
Right, Lisa, I've started you off now, handing the baton over to you, right? Now go for gold.
Thanks, Mandy. You've been very helpful.
Hey, Mandy. Where are you going?
I'm running a message with Charlie.
Oh, great. Can I come with you?
Be silly.
We've got no money, Zach.
I know. The theme park was going to be the big one. Now look at it. Another dream turns to dust.
Well, we rent our home from the estate, but I'll tell you something for nought. I'm having all them locks in that cottage changed, and I'm sending the bill straight to Kim Tate.
What about the lock in your chastity belt?
No, grow up. I can pick out we helping me.
I hope you're both going to be a little less ribald at the meeting tonight.
Well, I'd try if I knew what it meant.
Meeting my foot. Shall I tell you what's going to happen? We'll all shout we don't want an open prison, and then they'll shout, well, you're having one, and that'll be that.
I take it you're not going then, Betty.
You try and stop me. 6:30 here, sharp. Nay, all that shouting will help to clear my tubes if nowt else. Been a bit chesty lately.
Now, are you sure you've got everything?
Yes, Mother.
I might have been married to you for 20 years, but I do still worry. Will you be able to ring me when you get there?
I'll be back in a week. You know how it is.
No, I don't know how it is when you go on one of these jobs, Tony. That's why I worry. Promise me, this is going to be the last time.
Whoa, look at you, Tony. You're like 007.
That's not funny.
Actually, Sean Connery and I have got a lot in common, Mandy.
Yeah, you're both pensioners. Come on, man. See you, Dad.
Where are you two off to?
Mission of mercy.
Kill him. You tell me where you're going, and I'll tell you where I'm going.
Bye.
Hiya. I was chipping your face up.
Oh, I was just thinking about that Sophie.
You're getting yourself worked up of an alt, Mum.
Well, I don't happen to think it's now that my grandson's being brought up by some lass who beds Butch Dingle one minute and the local lady vet the next.
At least somebody's getting some.
Roy, it's a mother I feel sorry for. Poor woman's probably got no idea what Sophie's been up to. I think she's got a right to know.
Look, I don't really want to listen to any of this, Mum.
Well, if it were you in trouble, I want someone to tell me. You could get me her address from the office.
Couldn't, and I won't.
I'll tell you what, why don't I do your work for you, so you can spend the day chewing the fat together?
I just needed a word with Roy.
Oh, I'll give you a word. Unemployment.
It's all right, Chris. We're finished here. Aren't we, Mum?
Shall I put builder available? No job too small.
Dad, can I have an apple?
Well, as long as you paid your pound and it's not pornographic, you can put what you like.
There isn't a price on this, Vic.
Donna, you're supposed to have priced up the fridge stuff.
Sorry, I lost the gun thing.
Where'd you lose it?
If I knew that, it wouldn't be lost.
It's just that some people would think it a bit of a novelty having a woman doing manual work for them.
A woman doing any work at all would be a novelty around here. Viv's taken herself off shopping for the day.
I think I'll go to the Sugdens then.
Why?
I can tell I'm getting on your nerves.
How's the work going up at your place?
Oh, it isn't. The builders decided they had bigger fish to fry.
2 desperate females, one buying, The other's selling. What do you think?
Oh, no. No, I couldn't do
It's
it.
all right, love. I understand. It's because I'm a woman.
No, it's not because you're a woman.
Great! Well, why don't we talk about it dinner time?
All right. Just a chat, mind.
What about your bacon?
Well, I'll come back for it when you found your price gun.
I'll have shot myself with it by then.
It's rude to go empty-handed. Lisa, can I walk to the hill with you?
Of course you can, love.
Thanks.
Bye, love.
Bye, Mum.
What, are you going to buy anything?
Well, I was going to buy this, but it seems to be out of date.
Donna!
Mr. Windsor, I think you need some help.
Do you know what'd be really nice, Charlie?
What?
If we're actually alive when we got to Greg's house.
I'm sorry.
So what's the plan? We go to Greg's house, we kill Greg, and then we go shopping. Can we go shopping first?
No. He was the first bloke I ever loved. The only bloke I ever loved. I just can't imagine what I did to him that was so bad. So, I blew him out, but I used to finish with him once every fortnight. I mean, you do that kind of thing in your first relationship, don't you?
I never got past the first night myself. Charlie, I think we should stop!
But to sleep with my little sister, then not even have the decency to see that she was all right. A little girl. Leaving her pregnant like that, and it didn't even occur to him. He must have really hated me. That's what I want to know. Why he hates me so much that he could destroy our lives.
Oh, Seth, I nearly died.
Are you skiving and all?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
As usual. Are either of you two responsible for putting that up?
Not the first I've seen of it, so it wasn't me. Right, well, I've finished cleaning in here, so I'll be off then.
You do that. No doubt you'll be there. I can see Betty knitting in the front row, hoping for heads to roll.
I think you'll find Betty's more of a crochet woman.
So, this is definitely his mum's house then?
This is definitely it.
It's weird, isn't it?
What is?
Behind those nice net curtains lurks a pig. That's to be in like. Right, Charlie, repeat after me. I've come here for answers.
What, are you my therapist or something?
All right, go in, near me crotch, and we'll go home.
I'm sorry. You're right. I have come here for answers. Right, I'm off. Can you tell I've been crying?
You look fighting fit.
I had a friend once who did a course and then advertised, woman available for French polishing. She didn't realise it were a recorded expression for ladies of the night.
So what happened?
Oh, well, I won't go into details, but she ended up ex-directory.
Vic Windsor's just offered me a summer job in the shop.
Hey, how'd you manage that?
Well, I found his price gun. Donna had hidden it down the back of the fridge. And you can see what kind of state he was in.
Well done, you. Now, will you help me persuade your mum to come and see the work I've done on Albert's flat?
Honestly, Lisa, I'm not reluctant because you're a woman.
I know. It's more of a dingle thing, isn't it?
Well, I have been very badly let down.
I understand, but in case you hadn't noticed, my name is Lisa Clegg, and that's a byword for honest toil. Well, it's 2 words, actually.
Are you going to the meeting tonight, then?
I doubt it. Not when there's bickering to be done at home.
Is it that bad?
Well, sometimes I think it'd be more convenient all round if Andy left. It's not just that. I've grown to love him. But I honestly think Billy deserves a second chance with his son. And when I see them together, it just looks right.
I know what you mean.
I wish Sarah did.
Knock again.
the hell do you want?
I would have thought that was obvious.
Come to scrub me back, have you?
Oh!
I don't hate you, you stupid. I never hated you. I loved you. I would have done anything for you.
See, I had an affair with my little sister.
An affair? If I slept with your little sister, it was only because she was there. She could have been anybody. And it had nothing to do with you. Oh, I'm sorry if it disappoints you. You have to be the centre of everything, don't you, Charlie?
God!
You! Remember when she used to follow you around like a little lapdog? She copied your hair and your clothes. You liked it, she liked it. And you just laughed at her.
Get off her, will ya?
I did what any bloke would have done if it was offered on a plate. But you treated her like dirt all the time. There was never any me and Emma. There was me and you and Emma. And if you want answers, then go home and ask your sister.
Come on, Charlie. Come on. It's not your fault, Charlie.
As they come to the final half furlong, nothing between the two. Tagatay, they're with the advantage. As they near the line, and Tagatay is now finding...
Go on, my son. Go on! Go on! Yes! Oh, I wish I'd had a quid on him. What am I talking about? I wish I'd had a tenner on him.
See you dressed for Ascot, Albert.
Oh, I wasn't expecting company.
Don't mind us. I just brought Becky round to inspect your tongue and groove.
Oh, well, no fighting then, ladies. Form an orderly queue.
Right then, carpentry, doors, floorboards, beams, window frames, all mine. I can even turn my hand to plumbing if I'm pushed. Just ignore the deck. Oh, that's Albert's.
What's going on?
She wants someone to work on Woodside Farm for her.
What, she's come to see me?
Do me a favour, Albert, put kettle on.
Yes, well, from what I can see, it all looks very sound.
All I'm asking is you let me do you a quote. What have you got to lose?
Bye. Right, then we'll get home for dinner before we choose the carpet.
Stay and have dinner with us if you like.
Oh, well, if you're offering.
Jack, Andy's upstairs packing his things. Will you please go and talk to him?
Well, what do you want me to tell him?
Tell him he doesn't have to leave just because Billy wants it.
On second thoughts, I think we will go home for dinner. I've got some stuff in.
It don't matter about the string for the suitcase. Robert's lending me his sports bags. We've got loads of carry bags. It's going to be great, isn't it? His dad's a farmer. Now my dad's going to be a farmer. Hey, you built talk turkey with him. I was only joking.
We should never have gone in the first place.
Gone where?
Just been to Greg's house. She's really upset. You'd be nice.
Where are the others? I don't know. They're out. Jerry's asleep.
Not a care in the world, eh? Lucky her.
Was Greg really horrible to you?
No, not at all. Just ripped my heart out. Stamped on it a few times. Spat all over it, then threw me out.
I'm sorry.
No. It's me that should be sorry. He's right. I'm a selfish cow. And I hate myself for what I've done to you. Well, don't just stand there, Em.
keep finding these all over the estate. What do you intend to do about it?
Not much.
You will be going, though, won't you?
May have been Frank's style to steam in guns blazing, but it isn't mine. Excuse me.
Surely somebody's got to be there to put Home Farm's case.
I agree with you. That's why you're going.
Me?
Yes, you. It's called strategy. Never send the organ grinder in first. Not when there's a monkey as talented as you. I'd practice a little speech if I were you. Good luck.
I used to look after you a lot, you know. My mum was busy with the officers' wives or one of Will's nerdy projects. I was horrible to you because I felt you'd been dumped on me and it wasn't fair.
You were horrible to me the day it happened with Greg. He came round upset because you'd finished with him. He was so nice to me.
No, he wasn't.
He was. So I showed him that dress.
Which dress?
Remember? The one you were always going on about, but you never wore it. You said that I could wear it for the last day of term.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I took him upstairs and I showed him the dress. And I was crying because you'd changed your mind and said that I couldn't wear it. And he came over, put his arms around me, and then he started stroking my hair.
Get off me!
But I thought it was all right now.
Yeah, it's all right that you've ruined our family. Why didn't you just take the dress like any normal kid would have done?
But Greg said that...
Oh, shut up about him. He nearly had me believing it was all my fault.
But John...
I said shut up! Watch out for Jerry Ann. Because with you two as parents, she's going to turn out to be a creepy... I only hope she does the same to you as what you've done to me.
Is he really going then? Yeah, he started packing his bags. He must be dead pleased. He don't like to share things anymore. I know, but it's boring being on the farm all on my own. Yeah, and I suppose you get the blame for things as well, and that's handy. What do you want to live on another farm for? I'm not bothered. That's what I'll be with my dad. But you got my mum and dad. I know, but I want my own dad. All to myself. You can have mine if you like. You see, if you was an orphan, you wouldn't say things like that. If I was an orphan, I wouldn't have a dad to say things about, would I?
You don't want them rough types hanging around.
I do.
Well, some of us have a more enlightened view of the penal system.
No, what he really means is that if we had an open prison here, he'd be able to catch up with a few of his old muckers.
It's not funny. Not funny.
Yeah, can I have another one?
You all right? You look awful.
Time of the month, Mother. Back off.
Look, I know it's hard when your dad goes away on a job, but you mustn't worry.
You've always got your finger on the pulse, haven't you?
Ah, I hear Spurs. It's the man with no name.
I can think of a few choice ones.
You had no cash.
I haven't. Got the sod on tip.
John's aren't due till Tuesday. How are we going to pay for him?
I am doing a quote for Becky Kearns at Woodside Farm. Come hell or high water, I will get that contract.
Hey, can I be clerk at work, then?
You can bog off. I'm running the show. But I'll need labourers.
Me work for you? What are you trying to do, demusculate me?
Won't be the first time it's crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, there's no way I'm taking orders from a woman.
Suit yourself. Would you put the kettle on for me?
You cheeky monkey.
Of course, Marlon and I will be only too happy to assist you, Lisa.
Will we?
Thank you, Albert. It's nice to know that some of the dingle men are behind me.
Aye. About 3 mile behind you. In pub.
Did you talk to Emma?
Yeah.
So it's all better now?
Worse.
Charlie, what are you going to do?
The way I'm feeling, I don't care if I never see Emma again.
Mandy, look, can I have half a pint of cider, please?
Where you been?
Well, I had to work a bit late. There's a bit of tidying up the office.
You shouldn't let him take advantage.
Hey, up here's Widow Twanky.
I do hope you've come to apologise to the village for misleading us all.
Actually, Alan, Chris has come to talk to you about the estate plans. I've come here for a drink.
Quite right. Allow me to buy you one, Kim.
Thank you, Eric, but I think I can just about afford my own. Carry on, Chris.
Carry on. He's been struck dumb ever since he got here.
Perhaps he's waiting for you to shut up.
Hold me back, Seth.
Do you still come visit us after you've moved? Of course I will. My dad hasn't learned to cook properly yet.
Typical lad. Always thinking about your belly.
You know, Andy, moving in with your dad isn't going to be as straightforward as you think.
Why?
Well, for one, you're still our foster child. Social services have to agree with any changes.
They already have. What's her name? Carmel. I rang her.
You what?
Just today. I haven't been using the phone a lot. She gave me a number ages ago.
You should have told us.
Why? She's my social worker. I told her about my dad. And she said okay.
She said what?
Well, she said loads more stuff, but I couldn't understand it. She said that if I really wanted to go with him, and I said yeah, then she'd sort it all out for me. That's it, really. It's great, isn't it?
They've got open prisons all over the country, for God's sake, and I've checked it out on your behalf with 3 local authorities, and they've all assured me that there'd be less trouble with an open prison than you'd get with a nightclub.
Yeah, but we don't want a nightclub either.
But you haven't told us anything about how it would work. I mean, would the prisoners roam around freely or what? We need to know how it's going to affect us, aside from you'll make more money on Visitors' Day.
Most of us in here are residents, not business types who are obsessed with money.
Come on then, Chris. Explain how it would work.
How the hell would I know how they work? Who am I, the Home Secretary?
No, but you're a father. You could think about it from that point of view.
Look, I've had enough of this. You're having it, and that's that.
Hey, Terry, what did I tell you, just like I said?
You're right.
Frank died leaving the estate in a financially precarious position. Now, I know that may seem ridiculous considering the amount of property we have, but selling off smaller bits of the estate isn't easy.
Why?
Because the property I'm talking about is your homes and places of work. The farms, the cottages. Look, I can assure you that when I accepted the offer on the holiday village, I was thinking of all of you and my son.
You've already made your decision then, Kim?
I have, yes.
Right, come on, let's go on.
I haven't quite finished yet. I want you to know that I have taken your fears on board.
Of course you have, Kim.
And unlike my late husband, I do believe that the estate has a responsibility to the wishes of the community. And I don't relish the prospect of being at war with you all.
Watch your nose, Pinocchio.
So, in light of your concerns, and a great financial loss to me and Tate Holdings, I feel it my public duty to turn down the prison offer on the holiday village.
What?
You heard. Well, meeting closed. Would anyone like a drink?
Yeah.